Hello. I hope everyone's doing well. I haven't talked to you in a few days. I apologize. As you can see behind me, all this stuff in my office is stuff that we've put in here while we're doing a ton of house repairs since we all are at home and have the time to do them right now. So don't mind the fact that I look like this. Just did some yard work, and don't mind my messy room. It is kind of the hub of where everything's going until we're done with our house repairs. So, having said that, I had said after I read the last story, the Pete the Cat story, that I was going to read the second Knuffle Bunny. And we have read Knuffle Bunny books. We love Knuffle Bunny, which is by Mo Willems, who writes the Pigeon books. So, of course, we love anything by Mo Willems. And everyone knows Knuffle Bunny, our little girl who can't talk. I'm not going to read it again because I have probably read it 50 times in class, but we all know she goes to the laundromat with her dad, and Knuffle Bunny gets left there, and they go through and they try so hard to find him. And at the very end, she says her very first word, which was Knuffle Bunny. But today, I'm going to read for you Knuffle Bunny Too, T-O-O. And I want you to look at the little girl in this Knuffle Bunny and compare her to this Knuffle Bunny girl. Same girl. What do you notice about her? She's older. She's a lot older. So I think she actually speaks in this story. So again, the author and the illustrator are Mo Willems, and remember, he writes all of our favorite pigeon books. I'm going to read it because it's got a lot of words, and then I'll show you the page, okay? One morning not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie really knew how to talk. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and then that ... means ellipsis. That means to be continued. So we'll find out. She must be getting ready to say something else to her dad. Then I'll show Margot, and then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Leela, and then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Tashi, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then ... ellipsis, and talk and talk. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. Come on, she says. And there's where she was talking. See, that means word bubble. That shows us this person is, the words are coming out of her mouth. So here's another word bubble over here. She says, come on. School. That's the only word on this page, and there's lots of cool pictures. So remember, the Knuffle Bunny books are cool because they kind of mix cartoon pictures with real-looking photographs. So there they are. She's so big, she's at school now. Trixie couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Miss Greencrove and all her friends in pre-K. That's you. That's preschool. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. So I wonder who Sonia is, because she has a very surprised look on her face. Oh, suddenly Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. Look at Sonia's doll. It's the same as Trixie's Knuffle Bunny. Oh, boy. The morning did not go well. Knuffle, 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 they argued. The afternoon was worse. Uh-oh. So Trixie's saying Knuffle, and Sonia's saying Knuffle, Knuffle. So they must be arguing maybe about whose Knuffle Bunny is better and what they should call it. Because they both have a bunny that looks the same. When the school bell rang, Miss Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies, and the day got better. So they must have had to give their Knuffle Bunnies up to the teacher because they were arguing over them. Kind of like we say, don't bring toys to school, leave those toys at home, just play with our school toys, right? Because it becomes a big issue. Then, before she knew it, it was time to go home. Trixie ate her dinner, devoured her dessert, which means, of course, when you devour something, you really eat it fast because it's so good, and then brushed her teeth. Okay. There we go. There's Trixie at night. And tried to escape the mommy and daddy robots from planet Snurp. At 1:30 bedtime, Trixie was tucked in, ready for sleep. So here she is playing with mom and dad before bed. Now she's all tucked in with Knuffle Bunny. But a few hours later, oh no, Trixie realized something. Oh gosh, look at her face throughout these pictures. Something's happening. She's not very happy. Trixie marched into her mommy and daddy's room and said, "That is not my bunny." Uh-oh. How does she know? They look just alike. But you know when something's very special to you, sometimes you can't tell. Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" Trixie's daddy went to the phone. I don't think she wanted him to handle it in the morning. Just by looking at her face, she looks pretty upset. So looks like Dad is going to go ahead at 2:30 in the morning, which is very early, and take care of the problem for her. Before he even made it down the stairs, ring! The phone rang. "We have your bunny," said a man's voice on the other end. Ooh, who could that be? Who else has a bunny? I wonder if you can figure out, this might be the dad of someone calling to say they have Trixie's bunny. "Well, we have yours," replied Trixie's daddy, and then arrangements were made. That means the grown-ups are planning how to trade the correct Knuffle bunnies back. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Okay, so here's a dark picture, but you can tell it's nighttime, I think. And they're running. Look at her eyes. She looks very worried. Trixie did not want to be late, and neither did Sophie. Now here's another cool illustration because it's a real photograph of a city. See that? And that's the really cool part about the Knuffle Bunny books. There was an exchange, and the Knuffle Bunnies were back where they belonged. Oh boy, look at Sonia. Looks just as worried as Trixie is about switching the correct Knuffle Bunnies back. Now they're both happy. "I was so worried about my bunny," said Sonia. "So was I." Then they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back," at the exact same time. Remember, they were arguing early about who had the better bunny. But then they realized, I think, each one is the best to each person. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. Oh, now all of a sudden, they are best friends. The end. So, what do you think about that story? Now Trixie's a lot older. She still loves her Knuffle Bunny. She's your boy. She's the same age as you, boys and girls. And now she has a new best friend, just like lots of you have made in class. And yeah, Knuffle Bunny's still her favorite. So maybe you have a favorite stuffed animal or toy or doll that's been your favorite since you were teeny tiny, like Trixie was in the first Knuffle Bunny. And that's okay, right? I'm really old and I still have my very first teddy bear from a super long time ago. And it's still very special to me. So, all right. Well, that is our story today. I will come back on in a day or two. Got some more great stories. I'll try to pick one that I think that we're all going to love. I hope you're doing great and enjoying the beautiful sunny day today. I'm going to go back outside and do a little bit more yard work and then figure out what to make for dinner, and I think walk my dogs and maybe do a little bit more of my house repairs. So lots of things to do. But I miss you all and I hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you very soon. Okay, bye.